Game plan now. 11:35. Yeah. Go.
let's let's get it, fellas. Let's get it. Hey, that was a good one, though.
Hey, yo, I was not expecting that. Yo, I was not expecting that.
Week 2, fellas.
Hey,
Pittsburgh goes out to
yo,
Denver.
yeah.
Woo.
Mile High. Well, it's called Empire Field, but Mile High Stadium, fellas.
Man, that's
Lead
Mile High.
It's
We
Mile
ain't
High.
changing no days. Yeah, that's
Uh,
Heinz Field down there. We ain't
oh,
doing
come
Acra
on.
Shore.
There you
Man,
go.
I ain't repping Acra Shore, man. We the catch up people around here, man.
That shit's crazy, man. But you know.
Well,
There ain't no
we,
question.
we, we did beat Denver last time we played them. I think that was 2021. But we
No
visit Mile
doubt,
High,
bro.
fellas, and y'all know how this goes. It's a hostile environment up there, and plus the altitude, fellas. The altitude does affect how these guys play. So I mean, it's a tougher game than we think. We are
Yes,
facing
it
a rookie
is.
quarterback. They are coming off a loss to Seattle. They lost last week, 26-20.
We
In a
played them. I
heartbreak.
think that was 2021. But
But
we visit
I tell
Mile
you
High,
what, though,
fellas, and
fellas,
y'all know how.
it's just one of them things where we gotta be on our game all the way around. It seems like when we go west, we have a hard time with some of them teams out there.
Yeah, especially in that altitude and when he could breathe. I said one of our best safeties ever to play for us could never play out there. He tried to play, almost died two
Mm-hmm.
times.
Yeah,
He bought Ryan Clark, and he tried it again. He was talking about it this week when they
Ryan.
was explaining Tua, when they was talking about Tua and everything. But hey, man, if
Mm-hmm.
we can get a victory out there. If we can leave out of there 2-0, it's saying something.
Yeah,
It's saying something, and that's a conference win. So last week it really it does. I mean, we don't play the whole NFC South, do we? Now that's one of our anonymous games. I think we play
right.
the NFC West, NFC East this season.
It's the East. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the division plays East, so that's one of the anonymous games. That only the Steelers is going to play the
Mm-hmm.
Falcons. So
Mm-hmm.
this week when you get conference win is a big win.
Right.
Anything
Definitely.
on the side of the AFC. So
Anything
go out there and
AFC.
get one.
Anything AFC. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I concur with Joe. It's basically simple. Go out there, get the W. They got a rookie quarterback. We got a stellar defense. If nothing else, let's just say nothing else works for us. Our defense should be able to stop that offense, and we should come away for the victory. Even if the offense don't look as up to par as it should, which it
Mhm.
should be up to par with Justin having a full week of work at the helm, with taking all the snaps for practice and being first team all week. We should be able to go in there and do what we need to do and then get back here. Main key, get healthy, stay healthy. You know what I mean? And get back to the Berg and get ready for the Chargers.
No
Yeah.
doubt. No doubt. No doubt. And like you said, though, this is an AFC game, so this does mean something when it comes down to those playoffs. So
Every last
again,
AFC game we play means something. It all count.
there
Yeah,
you
and
go.
our whole
It all
division
count.
play that division.
Yes.
Our division
Yep.
play that
It
division.
all
So yeah,
count.
that's all. Very much so.
Yep.
But as we always do, YB Game Plan coming to you live from various locations. But come on down today. We will be watching the game, 1441 Woods Run. Bring your meats, bring your sides. We just going to have a little light tailgate. Next week's the big one. But fellas, as we always do, we're going to give them the 5 keys. We're going to give them our call outs. And then we're going to give them score predictions so they can run down to Rivers Casino real quick and,
And
hey,
and run that cut in.
and run it in. Hey, we need
Run that cut
5%.
in.
And we
Everything.
I'm
don't
telling
take
you,
the blame if you lose. We don't
no,
take the blame at all. It's
take no
you.
blame, but we need 15%. It's 3 of us. Everybody get a
15?
cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody get to
Uh,
100. We need 15 of it. Goddamn it. Run it in.
Funny
Hey,
as
we're
hell.
going to get into our 5 keys to victory, fellas. And as always, like Doe said, hey, we're going to give these boys what they need to win this game. If they follow these keys to a T, Coach T, you're going to win this thing. So let's get into these
Easy,
5
baby,
keys.
easy.
Y'all know I'm
Easy.
always talking
Stop
to
talking.
myself.
Stop talking to the coach, man. Like he on the
Watching
other
the
end of
game,
the line. Listen to
1441
us.
Woods Run.
Hey,
Bring your
come on
meats,
back.
bring your sides.
Number 1.
So let's get into
Number
the
1, King. Doe, turn that off, man.
I just
Stop
did.
talking. Stop talking to the coach, man. Like he on the
Watching
other
the
end of
game.
the line.
Ah, shit. Go ahead, Keith. Go ahead. I got it. Here you go. I'll turn the volume down. Go ahead. You can hear me. I get it. It's off.
All
Then
right, come
off.
on, man. Hey, our first key today, fellas, we got to make the rookie quarterback look like a rookie. There's nothing else to be said about that. Now he is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but I mean he did spend 9 years in college, and it wasn't 9, but it was 6. He spent 6. Y'all know
Mm-hmm.
how that he's Kenny Pickett style, but
Mm-hmm.
he's a good kid, solid, makes solid decisions. But we got to keep him looking like a rookie.
I think
Yeah.
that'd be with our defensive structure, the way our defense is structured. We got top performers on all levels: D line, linebackers, secondary. If he can pick that apart, then so be it, young man. So be it. If you can annihilate that defense, then you saying something. I don't think you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But if our defense is anything what it was last week, he got a long day ahead of him today, this Sunday out there in Denver.
Well, the best way to make him look like a rookie or any quarterback to look bad is rush up the middle. If Adams, Joby can get that rush up the middle, and TJ and they can clean him up outside, it's all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he
All
get
day.
the throwing, I don't think really he's going to push the ball much downfield. Somewhat, they'll try us, but
Yeah, they'll try.
They want to run the football. That Denver wants to run the football, especially with a guy. They don't want him out there throwing no 30 passes, 40 passes. Not yet.
Because that works
He
in our
ain't seasoned to
favor.
that speed yet. Yeah, we'll get a couple of them things. So if we
Mhm.
could rush him up the middle, get him confused, get him throwing crazy passes, that'll be the rookie. Or if not, he'll look like Dan Marino rookie. And you don't want that.
Yeah.
And
It
we
could
don't
go
need
either
that.
way, but I'm confident in our boys. I think you're going to have Joey Porter Jr. following Cortland Sutton probably most of the day, I would think, and the boy Jackson we got from the Panthers. He's going to be matched up against their boy Josh Reynolds, but Josh Reynolds is a big boy. I didn't realize how big he was, fellas. He's a big
Yeah.
boy. If we can handle those two, I think that definitely makes this dude like a rookie again. I got confidence in our defense. Our defense is playing lights out.
Our defense
Yeah,
is stellar. It's
yeah.
stellar.
The Lions didn't want to get rid of Reynolds. They wanted to keep
I
him.
know. Right.
Yeah, he's real vital. He's almost 6'5".
Yeah.
He's long 6'5".
Yeah. Okay.
Really long, really rangy.
He must got long arms though.
Yeah, he's really rangy. So is his legs.
Okay.
He's a really long, rangy dude. I think he played for the Rams first before
Yeah, he
the
did.
Lions. Yeah, so
He did though.
yeah,
But he's a big boy.
he's part of
and
that Matt Stafford trade. That's what he was part of.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. See, they'll be on his game. That's why we got Doe on here, y'all. Y'all better start listening.
That was the knowledge board.
No doubt. No doubt.
football dude.
No, but them more two key matchups though for us fellas as far as our defense and making this dude like a rookie. The other thing is our second key, and this is one of those things where this is every week. The game is won, if y'all don't know, from little league on through the pros. We must win in the trenches, fellas. That's one thing we have to do.
I think we're gonna come up with this key every week. So get ready. We're
Yeah.
gonna talk about this every week. I think we was too lighthearted on it last week. All 17 weeks dominate in the trenches. You hear me? Both
Period.
ways. Can't have it. I don't want to hear.
What do I always say though?
Now I don't know who's winning, who's actually starting today because they talking about benching Broderick Jones. I've been to talk all week. I listen to the fan base every day. They said Fontanelli was out playing Jones before he got hurt on the right side. I don't know what you're supposed to feel about that when Jones was drafted to be the starting left tackle.
Right.
But they love Dan because Dan is a huge dude. And Dan not doing nothing to lose the job. So
he didn't.
Broderick on the bench kind of disturbs me, but we'll see.
You know why it disturbs me? Because it's the case in point of dominating in college, and then it's not transferred over to your professional career. We've seen that with a lot of players. And what that tells me is it has to be work ethic. Because there's no way that when we talk about offensive line where your honing of your skills doesn't take a whole lot, but it take a whole lot. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have a 9-pattern route tree to learn.
Right.
You got to get your footing together. You got to get technically sound with your hands and your feet and be strong.
Right.
Those are all things that are highly manageable if you dedicate yourself to them. You know what I mean?
Right,
weight room you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, that's not nothing you have to that you got to really jump over hurdles to accomplish. Think about AB's workouts as a receiver It's a lot of work. You got to keep your speed up. You got to be agile. Your hips need to be loose. You know, your body need to be in tune. The whole 9 yards. We talk about, 3 things that you need to specifically dial in on to be a dominant offensive lineman. And for him to lose the starting job, being our first round draft pick, the way he dominated in Georgia, it's really gets you thinking. One of them tells, is this dude tanking it? Is he lazy?
Disturbing. Yeah, that's a little disturbing.
It's bothering.
My hypothesis is it might be a wind issue. Sometimes linemen don't think you need a whole lot of wind, and you do. Especially if
you got to be in shape.
Especially if it's hurry up offense.
Right. And especially a left tackle, though. And though, especially a left tackle.
Well, you playing right. He ain't that playing left.
Yeah.
But we grab it. But if he can't play right, though,
you got to listen. You got to fight off a man every play.
Right.
Anytime you wrestle somebody, just think about the times that you wrestle somebody. You might go for 15 seconds, and if it's hard, you be like, because you done use every muscle in your body, literally.
Yeah,
right.
That's you doing that every play.
Yeah,
but the other thing though, fellas, is I think he's hurt. I think there's something that we're not.
Well, he was listed as a little bit of gimpy, whatever that means.
That's the only thing I can think of, Twiz.
I hope, honestly and truthfully, I hope that's what it is. Because then that's a legitimate reason. That's a legitimate reason for the fall off of the level of play.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? That's a legitimate reason.
But
we
we also
though, we don't know. I don't know for sure.
Yeah,
we saw speculation.
Yeah,
we also got to win in the trenches on that defensive side, though, fellas. Because one thing we know about the Denver Broncos is they like to tote that pill. And they got 2 boys out there. They got the boy Jay Williams and Jalen McLaughlin, boy out of Youngstown State. Actually, I didn't realize he was out of Youngstown State. But they gonna get that pill. And because one thing we know about Denver, the basis of their offense has always been run that pill. So again, like you were saying, Keanu Benton, Cam. What's the other boy?
Highsmith, TJ.
Martavius Adams. They gotta have a hell of a game today, fellas. I mean, that's where it's really gonna be won today. Right there in that interior. I'm gonna say the interior part of the defensive line.
Is Leal still hurt or not playing? Because I didn't see him at all.
I haven't seen him I haven't seen him on.
And they had switched him like the outside. He was playing a little bit outside linebacker too.
DN almost.
DN and outside linebacker. DN is Cam's.
Yeah.
But he was playing outside. But all hands on deck.
Yes.
I'll just say that, especially up the middle, like you're saying, man.
And they gotta stick. And they gotta stick to the script too, because even with it just being the defensive line, you still have responsibilities that you gotta hold. You can't go shooting wrong gaps. You can't be allowing yourself to be taken out of plays by, coming off the ball wrong, all that. You got to be sound, because all it takes is for you to slip the gap wrong and they bust the seam and it's a wrap. It's just that simple. And these dudes is highly capable. These are speedy backs. These ain't no slow running backs that we're going up against today.
Yeah, that right there. So get ahead of them before they even get to crack the head or hold it. You just have to shake the linebacker. Bang! You got to stop it right there, Keanu Benton. You got all the ability to do it. All the ability to do it.
And we got some. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at these dudes. These dudes have a dog perspective. When you see them framed out, they look doggish.
Yeah, like
they look doggish. Dudes is out there, big shoulders, big necks, big arms, big legs. Like that's dog work now. Because you got to put that work in. Because I'm gonna tell you somebody that didn't look nothing like a dog and was ferocious. Warren Sapp ain't look like shit.
Right.
He'll bust your ass out there on that field.
We got them natural
Didn't look like
feet.
nothing. Yeah, but then look as far as just looking at him. But just if you just looked at him, you'd be like, you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, you see him in some street clothes.
These dudes is actually built. They're actually built. You feel me, though?
Big nigga, quick feet like me. That's all,
Yeah, butterfly.
He played.
Butterfly.
He played tight end though. He got
Right.
recruited as a tight end.
Yeah,
Yes,
He
he
came
did.
out of high school.
but I'm really just speaking on the physique.
I know.
Oh,
You
yeah.
feel me?
That
I'm
V.
really just
You're
speaking
talking
on.
that V.
I'm just
But
not even a V. I'm just thinking of the massiveness of the muscle mass and all that.
I
That's
know,
power.
Quan.
You feel
I'm
me?
here. I know, but he was so goddamn quick, man. With power, we naturally strong down south boy, cornbread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
get what you're saying.
Getting into our third key, fellas. And this is, again, one of them things every week probably, so get used to it. We got to establish the run game. And I think 200 yards is not unattainable today.
It's not, but it's not. You gotta think about what 200 yards really is in the National Football League. You don't see it much. You don't see it much at all across the league. Every week, you could go to everybody's stat line and see who rushed for 200 yards, and you could add it all up. It's not an easy task.
But I'm just saying,
but
you don't think
I hear
with
you.
a running quarterback?
Like I said, there's other running quarterbacks, and they still don't sniff 200 yards. But what I'm saying is, if we do get 200 yards, that means a lot of things. That means we controlling the time of possession. That means we're dominating at the line of scrimmage. That means, especially if it's just coming from our running backs. I would love for our running backs to just have 200 yards and our quarterback just get to play quarterback today. You know what I'm saying? Because every time, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Every time he cracked that line of scrimmage, he leave himself vulnerable.
You're right.
He ain't no quarterback no more.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. We seen it with Tua. We just seen it with Tua.
Man, you talk about this dude's career might be over. Slide, get low.
Slide.
Don't give no shoulders. Get on that ground. Surrender.
No, you're right. For a quarterback, you just gotta get down.
Don't surrender. Don't shoot me. Get on the ground.
But
get on the ground,
you don't think with Warren, Najee, and Justin, I mean, talking about 75 yards apiece, and we cracked the 200. You think we can get that?
Goal point, big dog. Nice goal point. Great goal point, man. 200 yards, we win the game. That's it.
Easy.
Guaranteed.
It's a victory. It's going to be ugly, just probably like
that means total domination. It's total domination.
So she's saying low scoring. We control the time of possession.
Yeah.
Grinding it out.
And
it's
200 yards.
200.
Something. And the majority be both of them. They're going to have some runs from Justin, of course, but they're not going to run him up straight up the middle of the field to get cleaned up. It was also all outside, like the finish play at the end to finish the game.
Student body right,
that was
student
basically
body left.
That was basically a trap to the right behind Anderson's ass. Boom, shit like that. It has to be surprising, or he'll just take off on his own. Unless he just give one big wallop one. He kind of reminds me of Ronald Cunningham when he gets running. When he gets us outside and gets running those long legs.
I mean, his longest runs come from busted plays. So, when he can't find that downfield and all the DBs got their back turned, it ain't too many linebackers that's going to be able to key in on him for real. So he'll
line him up.
Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if he get a 25-yard run today. Don't be surprised.
Okay. Too bad he can't put a 1 in front of that 2 there, because Terry Bradshaw shit is retired, even though it's not retired. We got 1 retired jersey, but nobody's never wearing number 12.
Nobody. And as they shouldn't. All right, our fourth key, fellas. Fourth key today is our coaches got to dial it up. And I'm talking on both sides of the ball. I'm not just saying for offense and adjusting the playbook to fit Justin Fields. You had all week to work with him. Playbook should be wide open, shouldn't be limited at all. But you got to dial something up, not only for Justin, but for this defense, man. And I'd like to see you dial something up for Minka. And TJ's going to get his, but we need to start to see Minka really being freed up back. He's our free safety, fellas. So let's start dialing it up, man, on both sides of the ball.
I would really like to see some 2-back offense sometimes with Jalen and Najee. I think they kind of alluded to it last week, but I really would like to see it. Put Najee in front of Warren.
You was calling for that last year, though. You was calling for that last year.
You can put these boys in I. You can put them in wing. Shit, you can put Najee on the end of a tight end. Let him chip somebody and move out. He's damn near what is he? He dropped 15.
230, 240?
About 230, 23 now.
Yeah.
About 223. He was almost 240 last year. He dropped about 15 and 17.
Yeah, he did.
So, that's why he looks quicker.
He does.
But be innovative. You know, don't make it look so simple.
Yeah.
And use the hell out the middle of that field. Like, I mean, we didn't even attempt to pass. Bro said he was down there watching the game. Said Muth is in the middle of the field jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Throw him the ball.
Wide open.
Let him throw the ball. Let him throw
Hey,
the ball.
that goes into
You
our
know,
next key. I'm going to just bring it up now, and I'm going to get back to you, Twiz, because you said something about dialing it up.
Don't,
But
yeah,
that goes right into our
my dial up is the defense side.
okay.
See, that's because you got too much talent over there. We're getting what we're getting just off pure pass rushing, and where's the exotic schemes at? Where's the Blitzberg at? Where's that at?
You got that speed with Queen sending from somewhere else. Roll her big.
Like we being real vanilla on defense.
Okay.
Yeah, we being real vanilla on defense too. We're loaded in all three phases of the defense. Defensive line, linebackers, corners, safeties. We're good.
Yep.
We're good. We got the talent to be exotic. We have the talent to be exotic, especially with that grown ass man, number 90.
Yes.
Especially with him. He with the anchor that you supposed to be able to work so much magic off of him alone. Don't leave it up to him and Highsmith to get all that pressure all the time on the quarterback. Get them off their mark.
But fellas, now I will say I got a little bit of a concern with Highsmith, man, because he's been quiet, man, like quiet on the set.
Call out.
Hey man.
So in saying that,
listen, man.
when y'all like to see some maybe him, Herbig, and TJ on the field at the same time?
I just need Highsmith to be who he was before he got the money.
Okay.
Because who you was before you got the money ain't who you is now. What got you the money, you ain't being.
We gonna get into that on these call outs. And our fifth key, and Doe already alluded to this, but we gotta open up the middle of the field with a passing game. I mean, fellas, y'all know this league, you got to make the defense defend every blade of grass. If you keep it just on the outside of the hashes, man, I mean, defense will kill you, and they'll start sitting on routes, and that's when the turnovers come. So, again, like Doe said, middle of the field, if you don't open up the middle of the field, it's going to be a long day for Justin Fields.
We got everything to open up the middle of the field, though. We have the tight ends to open up the middle of the field. We have the running backs that could do square routes, flat ends. Yeah, we got all the tools to be an offense to be worried about. But that's up to the OC to make present. The players can't make it present.
Both sides of those hashes in the middle of the field should be used.
Yep.
All day.
Hayward, get him the ball to see. I don't think he had a target last week.
No,
get him a couple targets. He loves his guys. Dude, he got Pruitt up here. He got about 5 balls early, quick yesterday. Yeah. So, hey, get them dudes the balls up the hashes, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, as we always say, fellas, hey, we gave them the 5 keys, and if they don't follow these 5 keys, there ain't no way we taking the blame for that, man. Ain't no way. They had a whole week to get prepared for this team.
Yeah. This should look smooth. It shouldn't be rough. It shouldn't be rigid. We should be able to go in there, execute, get the W, and get ready for the Chargers next week. This should be a
whole lot of 3-and-outs, man.
Yeah, we should be smacking their ass, man.
But that's all going to be determined if we can stop their run game. That's where I think we really excel. You know what I mean? As far as a defense, as far as a team, special teams, as far as field position, winning that portion of the game, which is all important. I don't care what you say. Special team just as important as defense and offense. But if we can stop that run and put all the pressure on the rookie quarterback today, fellas, man. Yeah. It's on. And again, we don't take the blame if they don't listen to us.
Not at all.
Hey, we're going to get to these comments, man. We got some people over here. We real active over here, fellas. All right.
Okay. And YouTube, I don't see nothing on Facebook unless
I see one house on Facebook, but we'll get the house. Let's see. Salute, fellas. Let's go, Stiller. What's happening today? Hey, Ron, come on down, baby. Or Goody, come on down. We're going to be cooking out. You know what time it is.
Yeah.
Bring a slab with you, Ronnie.
Tell some of them hot sausages, Nick.
I don't know. I don't know what he's. What's up, Dan? I don't know what you referring to. Oh, tell it better than KDKA. Okay, you said
Okay.
Leela.
Sound good. Yeah, we always
All
beat them
right.
to the point.
All right, Daniel.
Lifted one, two dogs, one
Daniel.
bone. Yeah, play like some dogs. I feel he must have been when you was alluding to dogs,
KDK.
Twizzy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Mm-hmm.
he was alluding to. Two dogs, one bone. Yeah, fight
Go
over
get
that
it.
thing. Go get it.
Mm-hmm.
Meat on that
Get
growth
it.
bone.
Yep. Real tough.
We're gonna give House one shot out, and then he done. Denver ain't nothing. Period. They shouldn't be able to score more than 13 points. We agree.
That's
I
the
think
dream, brother.
Look at our
we're gonna get
prediction.
into our we're gonna get into our prediction. I don't think none of us had Denver getting more than 13, but we're gonna get into that,
Mm-hmm.
House. But about time you ain't just clowning online.
They're an NFL football team. Damn that shit.
Okay, still 43. What's up, bro? There's somebody new on here. Yeah, Highsmith has been quiet since getting paid. He's referring to what you were
Mm-hmm.
commenting about, Twiz. Go ahead, elaborate on that,
Mm-hmm.
Twiz.
Well, it's prototypical with a lot of our superstars across the whole NFL. They get the money, and the production goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Your position didn't get eradicated to the point where you can't be who you was. So what happened? You was a double-digit sack leader. You know what I mean? When TJ was, if I'm not mistaken, TJ was hurt and wasn't playing, and you was a double-digit sack. You was double-digit sacks. Got. Matter of fact, you got shafted in the Pro Bowl. You should have been in the Pro Bowl. That's how you got the bag. Now it's you don't make no noise. You're not popping off the screen like you was popping off the screen. Now, once again, I don't want to say that it's lazy. Maybe the teams are scheming against you a little bit now. But I can't see those teams scheming against you when you got Superman on the other end. They would be scheming him. They wouldn't be scheming you.
Now, Todd,
and Superman still getting his pressures, sacks, strip fumbles. He's still getting all his off. And they double and triple team.
Well, House had a comment about that, what you were saying.
Yeah, that's right here. I'll read it off.
Go ahead.
Hassman's good, but it's only been one game. He's rushing the left side going against the best offensive lineman, unlike TJ. Why don't they move TJ around? Because you don't have to. Come on, son. All right, House. He makes enough plays from the left side. Non-stop. He kills the right tackle. So why would you even put him over there for difficulty when he don't have to? Nigga.
Right.
Look, it's crazy.
Right.
What are you even talking about? Listen.
Yeah, I don't feel it. You didn't switch
the Pro Bowl every year.
Right.
And hey, we do it.
You didn't switch. You didn't switch Debo and Woodley when they was in their hay. One had one side, the other had the other side. But guess what? These are the same left tackles that he was going up against that got him the bag.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's the same left tackles. It's the same left tackle. The left tackle was the dominant tackle on the offensive line, and what got him the bag was beating left tackles. Why aren't you beating them?
He's going against one-on-one guys too, anyways. Too. I mean, might as well just go into this call out with him now since people are talking. He's my defensive call out today, Highsmith. Yeah, we're looking for double-digit sacks, but I just need some more pressure out of him. Point blank, because you're one-on-one. You're not getting two tackles. You're not winning all day long. You're not getting chipped with three and that. Nope. He doesn't have the swivel to TJ had, but he seemed like when you got him anyways, big Charlotte country boy, he was just like you don't say strong, red dude, everything red. Mm-hmm. When you know them country niggas is red. My partner's red, big strong dude. If he can just get people off of him and give me some pressure and almost get 1.5 sacks, close to half of a sack. You just got to be around it. I got to see 56 active. I just need an active run game too.
I think the day is the day, though. I think we'll hear him. I think we'll hear him today.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I will hear him today. I'm pretty sure we hear him today.
Now, back to these comments. Some more comments on here. Oh man, I think we already hit on this a little bit. I want to see Washington up the same. We can't even get Freiermuth up the same. I like to see them both up at the same time. But I appreciate that. Still 43. I agree with it. It just opens up the middle of the field, like we alluded to earlier. We have the weapons to attack the middle of the field. You got Pickens and 2, 6, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7 tight ends. There's
I just
no
want
reason.
to, y'all help me out on this.
Okay.
We done seen teams dominate with 2 tight ends. I'm trying to figure out why aren't we stealing them plays and applying it to our offense?
Yeah.
We seen Gronk and Aaron Hernandez, even though our boys ain't them, but we seen them boys tear it up. Still a little bit. They were dominant.
Allowed to chime in.
Go
yes,
ahead,
you are.
Tom Brady was quarterback.
Definitely true. Definitely true, though.
The GOAT.
And Gonzalez was quick as lightning.
Yeah.
And Gronk is just that big dude in the post. You throwing the ball, he's eating it. Used to play for the Pacers. Rick Smith.
Yeah.
That's who he is.
Yeah.
And
Inside.
Rick Smith. Rick
And
Smith.
I think that's what we got with the big fella. You can't waste that big dude. He ain't got the wiggle and all that.
I want to see
10
yards in it.
Yeah, you can't wait.
Throw it up.
You can't waste that dude. You can't waste that.
Or give him
You
a
can't
screen.
waste fire move. Yeah, you can't waste fire move either. You can't waste him either. You just gave him 50.
50 million. 50 million.
Let's see what the power's about with him.
Yeah,
the power's about with him with the ball.
But
let's
see how it play out. It's only week 2. You know, everybody trying to figure.
Give him 3 to 5 targets a game. Why not?
Yeah, you can't lose.
You can't.
You can't lose.
What you?
He's not letting nobody you're not letting. He ain't let nobody intercept the ball.
Right.
He ain't let nobody intercept the ball.
Who this? Randy Roach.
Yeah.
I think Fields will be better than last week, but this game will show need a true number 2 receiver. We can beat Denver without Russ. I think we could beat Denver without Russ anyway. That was just a nice storyline. Russ going back home. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We have all the tools. But Justin Fields should be better this week. I mean, he had all week. Tomlin came out, and as Doe said last week, it should be Fields right after the game. And I was like, that's a little too fast. That next day, Tomlin came and said, we're not even playing around. We're going to prepare.
We're going to let him get healthy. Yeah, we're going to let him get healthy.
He definitely should be better this week, Randy. There should be some plays in the playbook that have just been designed just for him. And it also should give him time to really open up the whole playbook, regardless of who the starting quarterback is. So, again, that's why we talk about middle of the field. That's why we talk about a lot of these things today.
Every week that he's in there starting is another chance to be the starter for the rest of the year.
Yep.
If he doesn't take advantage of that, that's on him, brother.
Because I really want to know how much extra work you put in.
Right.
And you is who the coach really, 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 really wanted.
Yep.
Why is this Cleveland man commenting on here? But anyways.
Yeah, he ain't starting today. That we already went through. I just put it up there because we were talking about the quarterbacks.
But
that's all.
If Justin plays extremely well, at least 225 to 235 yards passing with no picks and about 6-7 incompletions, he's starting next week. He goes 17 to 23. Then
don't let him go out there and look good.
It'll be more rest tightness.
Yeah.
So every week that he plays and if he plays well, he'll be out.
He ain't coming out.
Yeah.
Lifted ones. I was talking about Broderick losing his spot to Fatanu. I can see that. Again, Fatanu, they said, looked the best out of all of them. So, I mean, whether it's left or right, I just thought, again, maybe we were just so set on Broderick coming in because we drafted him number 1 and being our starting left tackle for years to come, fellas. Maybe that's what it really is for us. But I just always seen Broderick being our starting left tackle, Fatanu taking over the starting right tackle, and Dan Moore, he would be able to switch between the two. Apparently, that's not going to happen. They love Dan Moore, and Dan Moore hasn't done anything to lose the job. So, again, I can see Broderick losing it to somebody.
That's crazy. He would lose it to from Field. We was talking about that earlier.
Right.
Fonanu. I keep saying it right, then saying it wrong. How do you even say his goddamn name?
I don't know. Troy.
Well, then Troy. And then Jones, I mean, he's going to be on the right because Dan doesn't have the swing. They said
Right.
he can't play right tackle at all.
At all.
So, yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
they're not going to throw Dan out of there.
I don't understand that though, Twiz, because I thought left tackle was harder than right tackle.
It's the hardest
It
position,
is.
yeah, because there's most
But if
right,
you can't,
because quarterbacks are right-handed majority.
yeah.
But
But
how
if you
can't you
can't,
play?
if you,
Twiz, how can't you play right tackle?
because you're opening up a different side. Left
Yeah,
tackle,
yeah.
you opening up. You know what I'm saying? You hit this way.
The
The
left
right
tackle,
side, you
yeah.
switching. If you
Yeah.
whatever you're done, if some people can do it, some people don't. It's like some people can throw left hand, some people can throw right
I
hand.
see. Okay.
They can do both. Sometimes your body just doesn't align with that position naturally. And if it doesn't align right, you're gonna get killed. But me personally, man, I'm just trying to figure out what are you dudes really working to get better is the question. Like, are you working to get better? Like, we can't keep having these offensive line issues.
Mm-hmm.
We can't keep having these offensive line issues because you know what? One, we can't keep having them because we drafted high. It's not like we're getting these dudes in the 4th or 5th round. We're actually taking first round in the last 2-3 drafts. We're taking first round talent, and that got to pay off. That has to pay
at some
off.
point. You're
we
right.
Can't take.
It looks like
we can't
number
take that
54 is going to pay off, brother.
Yeah.
Ooh, it looks like he was road grading dudes last week.
Yeah. Like
that
we need that
center
grit
in the
work.
middle.
Yeah. We need that freight train, no brakes.
Smoking Joe Frazier, bro.
Freight train, no brakes.
Third round? What was he, third round, fellas? What was he, third round? Frazier?
I don't know, 3rd or 4th, brother.
He was our 3rd round pick?
I don't know. I can't remember. But
he's a definite road grader, though. That wrestling, you can see that wrestling. You can see the wrestling background coming in the play with him. Yeah.
Never stops till the whistle.
We're going to get into these call-outs, fellas. And again, we always give y'all offense and defensive call-outs, and this week is no different. We're going to start with you, Big Twiz. Your call-out today.
Well, Najee. I mean, if we having a big running game, that's our starting running back. So if we having a big running day, the only thing that makes sense is that our key running back has a big day. So, you know, if we going for 200, Najee got to at least have 100 and some change of that. Okay. And the touchdown to be icing on the cake for a good hard day's work. So, you know, if we plan on rushing for 200 yards, Najee definitely got to be one of the big key focal points of the offense today.
Doe Bus, you got Fields.
Got to look good, baby. I just said it about what you can do as far as being a starter for the rest of the season. It can happen right here today. If you throw for over 2, between 2 1/4 on, if your incompletions is low and you don't turn that ball over, if you stop fumbling on the center quarterback exchange, because I know you haven't played under center since probably maybe high school, maybe not even ever, because he looks so funny getting it back. If we can't have that, you don't lose the ball. You got another notch to start against. You can be here for the season opener next week against the LA Chargers. It's just that simple, Justin. It's really up to you, man. It's really up to you. And then I want to see some hot in the end zone. I want to see some fade. I want to see some touch. He threw some nice looking balls, man.
Yeah.
Last week, like every ball wasn't bad, man.
He did. So,
he did. Get that,
but he missed a lot.
Yeah,
he missed a lot.
He does miss a lot. He does miss.
But we go. But it's football. It's football, and you know, me personally, I ain't gonna put him under the bus because he ours. He ours now, so ain't no need to. You know what I mean? Just he ain't. I don't gotta torch him like I torched Kenny Pickett. That's for damn sure. He way better than Kenny Pickett. So we don't even have to put no bad blood. But encouraging words only. Let's just go out here and get the job done. I'm with Dodo. Just go out there and be efficient. Be confident. Because you are talented.
Yep.
Yeah, you are talented. You are good. You are good. Be confident in that. Trust that. You got a cannon. You got an arm. Don't be afraid to make the throw. Make the throw.
Yeah. Well, they just giving comments on the quarterback. I'm just showing them. You know what I mean? But everything Doe said, man, they're reiterating it online though. That's all they're saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I seen it. I got everything up here.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to put the YouTubes up for you too. So
YouTube's. I see them. They all pop on our Facebook.
Okay.
I got my Facebook. I got our lives up on 2 lives, bro.
All right, my call out on offense today, same as last week, fellas. They got to be Pickens again. We got doubt for. It's almost all the keys. We get the run game started, it opens up the pass game. We dial it up for him. We get him to the middle of the field, score some touchdown. There's no way this dude can be a number one receiver and finish with less than 9, 10 touchdowns this year. That's all I'm gonna say, and we're gonna keep it moving on that. He
Well,
got to have 1,000 yards, 9, 10
a good
touchdowns.
test. I'm not even worried about 1,000 yards. He'll get 1,000 yards. He got that with Kenny Pickett. I know he get that.
I know.
But today's a good test for him. Today's a good test for him. Today's a good test to really put the world already on notice, but he can put them on full display because they're gonna put their number one corner on him all day.
Patrick Surtain.
They're gonna put their number one on. Yeah, they're gonna put him on him all day.
And Patrick Surtain's a big corner, though.
All about him, Shannon, is what you said in the fourth key.
Mm-hmm.
They got to dial it up.
They got to dial it up.
You dial it up for George, it'll work.
Right.
If you don't, he'll be smothered by up and coming great young quarterback.
It'll look like he was shut down when he really wasn't.
Right.
Yeah. So you dial it up, you make it look good.
So you don't want that narrative.
You gave him on that 3 route. You cross the whole field a couple times.
Yep.
Just let him run. See if somebody can catch up and stay with him.
Mm-hmm.
Then
he got 4.3 speed, though. He has 4.3 speed.
Then you hit him.
Then that boy's a beast.
So, you know what I mean? And it looks like he learned some more of that route tree. He looks like he got about 3 in him now. It's not 1.5 anymore.
Damn, no.
Don't give me 1.5 on the route tree.
Come on, man. Just running 1-9 route, dog. 1-9 route in the comeback, pimp.
What you say? He got the 9 route, the comeback, and the post. He got them dialed up.
That's it.
All long. All the routes are long stride. Right. I'm gonna blow past you routes.
It ain't even I didn't see a post. I see maybe a couple times. It might be 4 then. So,
right.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to get into these defensive call-outs. And, hey, happy birthday, Posey. My baby girl turned 25 today. Enjoy your day, baby birthday. Girl. I'll see you later on.
Yes.
Our defensive call-outs, fellas. Doe Butts. We already talked about your man.
Yeah.
So, hey, and again, Highsmith, there were some comments on Highsmith again. Let me see. He just got to make it happen.
That's the flash.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the flash.
That's it.
Brother.
And I already spoke on TJ.
Flash,
yeah. And
TJ, we already spoke. TJ's your call out.
He's our anchor, man. He's the anchor of that defense. He, like I said, he is our new Troy Polamalu, man. He's the anchor of that defense, man. He's the anchor of that defense, man.
You say
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Long hair don't care.
Long hair don't care. My defense call out today is Minka, fellas. Again, we brought safety in to help him out at strong because we were lacking that strong safety for years. I'm just looking for them to actually dial something up. I don't know if you let him run free on some plays, blitz him on some plays, do something because we
can do everything with him though. You know what I mean? We can do everything with him, Keith. I'm trying to figure out why you taking away his superpowers by not letting him be super.
Right.
Let him be extraordinary. Let him be that. Like right now, he's just scary because he's back here and he can pick it off.
Yeah, you
put
making
him
him
up
typical.
There close to where linebacker is sometimes.
Yeah,
why not?
You making it too typical. Ain't nobody running past him.
Make those linemen like, what is he doing here?
Man,
and I know what. Getting confused in their signals. Sometimes I understand exactly what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
Right.
I know what Dick LeBeau would do with this defense.
Ooh.
You imagine Dick LeBeau with this defense? With this defense we got right now?
Come on, Twiz.
Woo!
Hey,
I ain't
even going front. We be pushing that Super Bowl the last couple years if we had these boys.
That talent out there with Dick LeBeau with the mastermind.
Yeah, especially with TJ and Highsmith on the outside, and man Herbig. That Blitzburg would be something crazy, man. Oh my goodness. But we're gonna get back to it though, fellas.
We got Queen. We got the boy Queen in the middle. What? TJ Highsmith, Cam, Young Joey.
Queen's not on the injury because he had a groin. I don't know if because that Payne Willis supposed to be playing a lot today too. But he had
Queen better put that goddamn ice down there. You better get that goddamn ice down there in them draws, nigga. No homo. Get that ice down there. Get your ass out on that field, boy.
He can get in the ice tub though. He can get in the ice tub.
Yeah. Get your ass in that ice.
Hey, we're gonna get into these predictions, fellas. And again, hey, if y'all hit, we need 15% now.
15%, man.
All right,
15%, man.
My
if
prediction.
you don't give it up, I hope you never hit another lick ever again in life.
Damn.
Hey, man. You can't take what we say. You can't take what we say and go down there and hit and then don't. That ain't how that go. That ain't how that go. That's bad karma.
I'm gonna go 2018 today, fellas. Pittsburgh. I just see us going up there again. I don't really see us putting up too many touchdowns. I say 2 touchdowns.
We squeaking out. You said we squeaking out of there.
Because I think they're going to come back on the back end, to be honest with you. I think it'll be on the back end. Not that this score I got is not indicative of how I think the game will go. I just think they're going to score late. That's all.
I got you. I got you.
Dope Bus, you got a 17-10 Pittsburgh.
Yeah, just real. It's much of the same. But I think it's going to be 2 tutties today and 1 field goal.
All right.
Not a bunch of Boswell.
Mine was 2010. I'm thinking 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals. 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals. You know what I'm saying? We control the line of scrimmage, control the time of possession. You know what I mean? That's why I think they'll score low. Because if we run the ball like we predict that we're gonna run the ball, then that means we eating that clock up. We're gonna eat that clock to death.
Yeah. And I feel like that's almost close to a season average you won. Because 24 points with this team will win a whole lot of ball games with that defense. We can put 24 up or 24 up. That thing might turn to 13-4, other than my 10-7.
And you know what? We need to score early. We don't need to answer the bell. We need to be the bell. We don't need to answer the bell. We need to be the bell.
So the defense can be punching you out.
Yep.
You want the defense to punch you out. You don't want to have them to always try to parry somebody.
Yeah.
Just let go with them hands and punch you out.
Let's go. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Pick 6 and a fumble. I like that. I'm just putting up some of these comments. Give these people some fly high. Najee need a touchdown today. Tired of his 3-4 yard runs. No, he just need a touchdown. Let's get him on the board. Use Minka how Dick LeBeau used Troy. That's what Twizzy was getting at. You gotta use. He's a special talent, and we don't have too many more years with him either. Fellas.
We got too many special dudes on that defense. I ain't see Joey Porter Jr. blitz from the corner yet.
You're right, and he's long enough.
I ain't seen he's long, fast. They just sitting there. That's what I'm saying, man.
They wasting him.
Hey y'all, we got a lot of talent.
You might just send Queen from the outside and put Herbert. When they put Herbert in the middle of the field in preseason, that looked good to me.
Yeah. Again, why we got all 3 of them on the field at the same time, though?
Hey man,
I don't know.
We might be lacking a little bit of talent, but we got a whole lot of talent. We got a whole lot of talent, man. If you go position to position, but they gotta want it, man.
They gotta want it. And not to be looking ahead, fellas, but I mean, just think, man. This game's on the road. We come back home against the Chargers, winnable. We go see the Colts, winnable. By the time Dallas comes see us, man, we could be 4-0.
Which would be huge.
What would be major.
Huge. And we play that division all
And guess what? Dallas don't scare me.
Neither.
Dallas is a name. Dallas offense, they got goddamn Ezekiel Elliott as a starting running back, bro.
Yeah, he's back.
I ain't worried. Listen, I ain't worried about them up against our defense. I ain't worried about that. They do got a defense, but I think we got more talent on our defense than they got on their defense. The only difference is Dak got a better quarterback. But we'll worry about
we'll worry about. But I'm just saying though.
Let's get out of
take care of week of the world. Hey, we going to that game 4-0 though.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's big.
I got Denver today.
Yeah. That's it. You right. We ain't jumping no gun. We don't move that fast. We don't move fast. We don't move up 3 weeks already.
Yeah, I know.
Let's stay right.
One game.
Let's stay right here. One game at a time. 1 week at a time.
Child's tone bone. He said, Justin, he still won't be the starter all season. I'm saying it's for progression to be, not that he is, brother.
Yeah.
That if he plays well today, he has a very high chance to be the starter all season.
To be the starter.
Yeah. Like my man, and then Gene says, give it to Washington, let him hurt some people down the field. That's if he get out there to full steam, Gene.
Yeah.
That's why we want to see him 10 yards and in.
Yeah.
Not. Yeah. I didn't seen him in Georgia get the ball outside long. I even hurdled the dude.
Yes, he did.
He got the athletic ability.
Yeah, he's athletic, man.
And he run downhill. He's 4'6", but it take a locomotive to get there.
Yeah.
He's a big dude. I want to see him inside, man.
I want to, and I don't want them to take the flair away from Warren. Like y'all don't dummy down Warren in the offense like he ain't who he's been.
They have been lately.
Yeah, they look like they've been trying to dummy him. Don't try to.
I think
that's what I'm hoping it is. I'm hoping it's snap count. I'm hoping that we know you just out there. You're a little banged up, but do not. I hope they just not trying to water him down in that offense like he ain't a key focal point of that offense, man.
Hey, Rose says we need to start seeing the talent we have and not hits on some of that Jalen Warren stuff. And then we got Randy Rhodes saying Keith Butler's defensive game plan is always questionable. He has too much depth at every position.
I don't like it.
Keith Butler's gone though. We ain't got Keith Butler.
No, it's
gone 3 years.
It's
Terrell Austin, man.
Terrell Austin.
3 years, man.
Yep. 27-10 us. Okay. Hey, we going to get up out of here, fellas. But like I said, man, come on down. 1441 Woods Run. Game starts at 4:25. Be here at 4 to make sure you got a seat. We got Quay on the sticks going right in the Miss Essie. So come on, tip your bartender. Have a good time, man. Just like family and friends and good food. Ain't nothing like it. But we gonna, before we get up out of here, fellas, any shout outs y'all got to make?
No shout outs today, man. Go Steelers.
Okay.
Go Steelers.
All right. So for KY,
Big Twiz.
We out, y'all. Peace.
Yeah.
We out. See y'all in a minute.